I'm Andrew G, and I believe community theatre is a fun and accessible way to explore creative expression and to create lifelong friends. Tonight I'm down at Western Arts Theatre visiting rehearsals of Hairspray Junior.
Tracy Turnblad is a very confident, excited, wanting to change the world kind of character, and yeah, she's a really big inspiration from when I was quite young to now.
And tell me about that. What attracted you to audition for that role?
Yeah, it's just a character that I've loved since I was, 9 or 10 years old, and I was like, I want to be her one day. And then I saw the auditions for this, and I was like, I am her now, so that's fun. Corny's,
he's your typical American showman. He's very classy, he's very suave. He's got, a little bit of a, this is my show. Kind of appeal about him, I guess. He's just he's not controlling in the sense, but the idea of being, this is me, this is the Corny Collins Show. To be honest, Corny has been one of the dream roles because I hadn't done Hairspray before. I'd seen it, performed, and we did it for school, and I watched it and was just the guy who was playing it at my school. He really brought it to life and had all this energy and this soul about it, and I sat there and I'm like, whoa. That's a character I'd really like to play.
Tell me, what character are you playing?
So I'm playing Kianna Turnblad in Hairspray Junior.
Yep.
Yeah, so she's quite quirky. She's a little bit sensitive, very shy at the start, but then eventually she grows and flourishes into this really confident woman that's really sure of herself near the end of the show. Yeah. So it's a lot of variety, a bit of depth in her character, and you really should see how she grows and develops.
I'm playing Amber, who's the typical mean girl of the show, and my role is basically that I want to be Miss Teenage Hairspray of the Corny Collins Show, and I want all the popularity and all the love, and I just want to be on a screen, and yeah, and I'll do anything fight anyone to get it.
So I play Link Larkin, who is kind of a bit narcissistic, but also kind of a bit of a romance. The main lead, the guy who falls in love with Tracy towards the show. Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
What do you think's different about the Western Arts version of Hairspray Junior?
It's definitely kind of come up at a time that it's important to kind of talk about there's a lot of, racial and, interesting political issues that they bring up in the show, and I think now is a really good time for us to be talking about this kind of thing. And, this show, we really want to push forward, the kind of, equality and, the strength and power of just being together. And, yeah, I think that's what we're trying to do here.
I think you get a lot of different casts, a lot of different personalities and experiences that the actors will draw from to bring their own version of these characters. And I think we've got a lot of talented actors, and because I stepped into the role after they'd already done, the pre-COVID version of the show, so I've stepped in later and as a bit of the newbie, I guess. And so I was just gobsmacked by how talented everyone else was, and I felt a little bit like, am I as good as these guys? Can I bring the same energy? And I guess it's been really cool to watch everyone.
Yeah, it's just a little bit more we're trying to focus more on the themes and the values of the show as opposed to just the whole entertainment aspect. We're trying to find the meaning of the show as well.
For people that don't know, tell me a bit about community theatre.
Well, community theatre is for everyone to have a go. It's very inclusive, very welcoming, and it creates such a good atmosphere for people to have fun, and people who enjoy performing, singing, dancing, but also people who enjoy backstage and want to do, producing or set changing or painting or designing. It's just for all those creative minds. It's fun, inclusive, and everyone is so lovely.
I love it. I think it's just such a great community. We all come together. You really create good families and bonds, with all the cast that you work with.
Why should people come and see the show?
Oh, definitely come see the show. All the songs and the dances, they all sound amazing. I really enjoy doing the show. I'm sure everyone here loves the show, and I just feel like anyone who came to watch would love the show as much as we do.
There's just a really, really committed cast to bring in the energy every single time. I think people will really, really enjoy the show we're going to put on and the amount of colour, enthusiasm and energy that's going to continue throughout, from start to end.
People should come see the show because it's a really good show and it's been fun to do. It's been prolonged so much and we just deserve such a big audience because this is the second time we've been rehearsing it. This is the second time everything is happening and it's fun to do and I'm sure it's fun to watch.
Western Arts Hairspray Junior opens on the 8th of April in Essendon. Grab your tickets by clicking on the link below or visit westernartstheatre.org. Hopefully I'll see you in the theatre soon. If not, I'll see you in the next video.